Back today, I'd like we talk on this non-profit question from 2016 question 4. So the following is the receipts and payment account for Tegemeo Club for the year ended that 1st September. So you have been given our receipts and payments account. We have the receipts, so you can see, and the balance brought forward in bank and cash, joining fees, subscriptions. We have the bar sale, receipts from golf tournaments, interest on loan, and stock. We also have the payments which have been made. We have the bar purchases, salary, wages, electricity expense, rent and rates, stationery expense, golf tournament expense, mowing machine, general expense, purchase and loan stock, ground expense, balance carried forward, and also you have in our bank and cash. And then in addition, information we are given as the bar inventory on that 1st September 2016 was valued at 852, which was 58 higher than the value of inventory on 1st October 2016. Then we are given the inventory balance available for 2015 and 2016. Subscriptions in arrears, rent in arrears, electricity due, rates prepaid. Then we have the fixtures and fitting are varied as 1008 on that September. Then you are given the amount paid for the new mowing machine purchased on 1st January 2016 represent the net amount after taking into the account the trade-in allowance of 28,000 and the old mowing machine. Then you have the machines and equipment are varied at 400 on that September 2015. So this includes the old mowing machine varied at 40. You have the depreciation is charged on a pro rata basis for the all machines and equipment purchased during the year. Now depreciation is charged in the year of disposal. So we take note on that. Then depreciation is provided as follows. Rate per annum, fixtures and fitting 12.5 on cost, machine and equipment 20% on cost. So this is a straight line method. So we are required to provide bar income statement for the year ended that September 2016, income and expenditure account for the year ended the same, and statement of financial position for that September 2016. So we are going to start with our we are going first of all to create the statement of affairs so that we can also understand the opening and we can call it the opening accumulated fund. So this is a good way to start, so that even if you go to the statement of financial position as well as the others, you'll have an easier way. So we start with the statement of Tegemeo Club statement of affairs as at 1st October 2015. So we have the features and fittings. So in our note 3, we have been given as 1008. So all amount are in thousands. So then we have the machines and the equipments. So you have to include the mowers, the 40k, which we have been given in the note 5, as you can see. Then we also have the bar inventory. So the bar inventory, the closing stock was 852 as we have been given. Let me see that note. So it is 852. Yeah, 852, which was 58 higher than the value of inventory. So you have to deduct that 58. So you get 794. Then the subscriptions in arrears, we have been given note 2, which is 120. We also have prepaid rates, which is 38. Then we also have the bank balance. From the handout, we have bank balance of 1994 brought forward. We also have those on cash in hand of 42. So when you look at our total assets, we are going to get 43.96. So we have also to deduct the liabilities. So we have accrued rent, which is 40, and also electricity, which is 28. So the total liability is 68. So our opening accumulated deferred will be total asset minus the total liability, which is 43.28. So when you have calculated this, we will have an easier time on our financials. So we go now to the first question, which we have been told to create our bar income. So for the year ended 30 September. So Tegemeo Club bar income statement for the year ended 30 September. So we have our bar sales, which have been given in our question to be 10,400. So you have to add the opening stock, which you have been given to be, as per our note, it is 852. But from our statement of affairs, which we have calculated, we have seen now it is 794 after deducting the higher value of that inventory. So we retrace that. Then you also have the purchases which have been added, bought, which was 8258. Then you also have to reduce the to deduct the closing, which we are given as 852. So our total cost of sale will be 8200. So when we subtract the bar sales, we get 2200 as our gross profit. So that is our bar income statement. So that is what we are supposed to do. So you can see that creating the statement of affairs first is helping us in calculating the bar income, and also will help us in our financial positions. So we go to Tegemeo Club. So we are told now to calculate the income and expenditure for the year ended that September. So our Tegemeo Club income and expenditure account for the year ended that September 2016 will be as follows. So we start with our incomes as well as the expenditure. So our income, the bar profit, what we have gotten from our bar income statement, we bring it here. Then we have subscriptions. So we had subscribed for 824, as we can see here, but we have been given that there is an advance for 50. So we have 120 in 2015, and also we have 70 in 2016. So when you subtract this, or you provide the subscriptions account, you are going to get an advance of 50 here. So that we have to subtract from the 824 to get 774. So let's continue. So we also have the joining fees. It's also our income of 112. Interest on loan stock, which is 70. We also have the golf tournament. We have been given to be 620, but we have the expense of 228. So you have to raise that to get 392. So our income, total income will be that 548. So that is the income. So if you have any questions up to there, please let me know. Now let's calculate the expenditures. For the expenditures, we have to look at all the payments. We start the salary and wages. From receipts and payments, we have 1482. Rents and rates. So as you can see from our note 2, we have been given our rents and rates to be 460. Yeah, then you have to add the accruals, which are 70. Then you also have 40. So it is 70 and 40. First of all, see the accrue there. Then you also have 38 and 42. So you also have to raise that. So the total we are going to have, it is 486. I think we are together up to that point. Then electricity, we shall do the same. you have 220 and you have to find the difference here, 28 and 24. So that now we get to 216. So let's continue. Then you also have the stationaries. We have been given as 150, general expense 204, grad expense to be 112. From the expense receipts, we have now to calculate the depreciation. So for the depreciation, you have been given to be 12.5 on features and fittings. So you have to calculate this one, 12.5 times 1008. That one is given note 3 and 7. Then you also have to calculate the depreciation on equipment. So this one we are going to see the working below as well as from our notes in 4, 5 and 6. So we have been given, let's first of all look at that working. So for the equipment, we have been given in note 4 the amount paid for the new mowing machine purchased represent the net amount after taking into account the trade allowance of 21 on the old mowing machine. So then we are told machine and equipment was valued at 400 on September, includes the old machine valued at 40. So we first of all know the price of the old machine, which is 400, which is varied on that September minus the old machine, which was varied at 40. Then you have to multiply by the rates, which is 20%. Then for the new machines, they are being given as 152. So the mowing machines we are given as 152 there. Then we also have to, in note 4, we are being told that the net amount after taking into the account the trade-in allowance for 28 on the old machine. So there is a new addition here. We can see the trade-in of 28. So you have to add that and then get the 20%. Then it was given, it was valued at 1st January 2016. And you also our year is ending on that September, so that is 9 over 12. So you have to calculate the month. So we get 27. So the total will be 99. So our depreciation on equipment is 99. Then you also have to deduct the expenditure. We have to recognize the loss on disposals, which we are told that it indicates the old machine was valued at 40. So you have to add that, which is the old loss on disposal. So we have to see the loss on disposals, which we have seen it is 12. Which is 12 by it's 40. The old machine value was 40, but we did a trade-in of 28, so it's 40 less the 28, that we get the loss on disposal, which is 12. So the total expenditure will be 2887. You subtract from the income to get 661 as our surplus for the year. So I hope we are together up to that point. So that is our Tegemeo Club income and expenditure. So we go to the Tegemeo Club, our statement, financial positions. So we start with the non-current assets. So everything here we have calculated. So from our furniture and fitting, you have been given a note 3 as 1008. Then you have to subtract the accumulated depreciations, which we have recognized as 126. So let's see that. So total accumulated depreciations, let me find that. Yeah, 126. Then you also have the mowing machines. So we have the 139 plus the disposal of 40. That is the accumulated depreciation. But for the cost, we are going now to have the 152 that we had, plus the 28, that one is for the new, plus the 400, the machine and which was varied at 400. So the total will be 580. So that is the total cost. So for the depreciation, we have the disposal of 40, as well as what we have calculated of 139, which is the accumulated depreciation. So we get the total net book value as 441. For the features was 882. Then we also have the loan stock. So the loan stock we have been given as 2000. So that one is not changing. We don't have the accumulated depreciations. So purchase on loan stock is 2000. So we can continue on that. Since it's a long-term investment, so we are paying that the purchase of long stock. So the long stock we have 2000. So our net book value will be 3323. So that is all about with the non-current assets. So we go to the current assets. So we have the inventories. We have been told as the closing inventories. They are valued at 852. So that is our value. Then you have subscription in arrears. It been told that one is 70. This one is from our note 2. As you can see, in arrears is 70 here. Then we also have prepaid rates 42, bank balance 724, and cash in hands 72. So all that are in our receipts. 72, 724, and we also have this 42, the prepayments. So those are the current assets. So we get 1760. Then we also have the total. So if you add the total assets, you are going to get 5883. So when you add those two, so then we also have our current liabilities. We have to check on the accrued rent and electricity. So rent in arrears and electricity, we have 70 and 24 for that year. So those are current liabilities. We don't have long-term liability. Then for the financing item, we are going to have to trace the statement of affairs. So the opening accumulated fund from statement of affairs, we calculated and found to be 4328, as you can see here, 4328. So that is our opening. Then the surplus, we have to get that from income and expenditure, which is 661. So the total closing accumulated fund will be 4989. So when you add the current liabilities, which is 94 plus the 49, you get 5083. So it is perfectly balanced. So that is what we are supposed to do for this the non-profit or not for profit organizations for Tegemeo Club. So if you have any questions, let me know. Just write it on the comment. If you have any additional information pertaining this question, let me know. Maybe I have gone somewhere along or I have interchanged. It will be good for me to understand as we learn together. So if you do this for the examination purpose, definitely you are going to pass, as I try my best to help you to pass in your examination. So see you as we continue to learn for better tomorrow. Thank you. So and for any personalized teaching or coaching you'd like to have, let me know. I'll gladly help with that. So thank you again and see you. So for any time, anything that you'd like to have pertaining the accountings, just feel free, as well as take some screenshots as we go on, and also revise often. Revise this question or this watch this video more, and you are going to understand to do similar questions like these ones. So thank you and see you.